Never in the history of the world has there ever been so much mistrust, doubt, and fear in $143 or $93. Why are we addressing those figures? Because those figures, one time out of pocket, represented the amount of money that they would pay for Connect, the king of all video conferencing platforms. Why did we pay $143 or $9,300 one time out of our pockets? The reason is that when Onpassive introduced the Connect package, it was for 3 months for $3,700. Mr. Mufareh gave us founders 1 month free. So 1 month free from that $375 left $250 for 3 months. Now, founders initially paid $97, one time out of pocket, to become founders. So there was a controversy. People are saying, $9,700 for what? Well, the $9,700 started our journey into Onpassive by buying the acclaimed founders position. So what does that have to do with Connect? Mr. Mufareh, the ever-giving person that he is, said this: "We're going to give all of you who paid $97s for seed money," which means he put that in our wallets to help us pay for Connect. Now, mind you, he didn't have to do that, but he did that. So when you subtract the 97 plus, he also gave us $10 credit in our wallets. So we had $700. You subtracted that from the total of $250, and you came up with $143. So when all the accounts were activated, we had to pay $143. One time out of pocket. That covered the initial amount that the founders paid. But there were some who were lagging behind. So instead of increasing the price for those who were lagging behind out of the goodness of Mr. Mufareh's heart and his families, he said, "I'm going to give you another $50 off." So that reduced that down to, instead of $143, or down to $93. So here we are. Founders have activated their accounts for $143 or $93. But here's the kicking part about it. When they made their first sale, they got 100% of those who paid $143 back into their wallets as a commission. And then, the ones who paid $93 got that back. So after the 3 months were over, founders started to panic. They said, "We can't afford to pay for Connect because then that will be coming out of our pockets," and Mr. Mufareh promised that it's only going to be one time out of pocket. Remember, he gave us back the $9,700. Then the rest will come from commissions made on sales of Connect. But there was one problem. The pay processors stopped processing accounts because they couldn't keep up with the volume of sales being made from founders, and also Mr. Mufareh said, Onpassive isn't going to accept any money whatsoever from founders or people who were not founders who wanted to purchase Connect. There was no money coming into Onpassive, but he went one step further, which boggles my mind. He said that he was not going to penalize us because of what the processors did. "What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you extensions, meaning that I'm going to pay for your use of Connect. No money coming in, but money coming out of my pocket and my family's pockets." So in essence, we have had the use of Connect for almost 1 year, and all we've ever paid for 3 months. Then there were hiccups. And maybe people were saying, "Well, I don't know about this." Through the process of migration into a larger platform, there was someone that was holding a lot of our data, called AWS. And remember, Mr. Mufareh said AWS is costing us millions of dollars. So they had to do some revamping, going in a new direction. And Onpassive shut down the ability for founders to get into the OES back office. And this moment, they're still working on that. But in the meantime, founders have never paid more than one time out of pocket. One time out of pocket. So why let $143 or $93 cause you to be anxious or you to lose sleep? We have not been charged $143 per month or $9,300 per month. It's been paid by Mr. Mufareh. A whole lot more because he was paying for all of Connect past that 3 months. Wake up, founders. We're also called now early bird affiliates. That $143 or that $9,300 or $9,700, if you were to have spent that on anything but Onpassive, it would have been gone a long time ago. Say you spent that money on groceries. After groceries ran out, could you go back to the store and ask, "Hey, I bought $143 worth of groceries. Can I get $143 of groceries for free? Can I get $9,300 for free? How can I get $97 worth of food for free?" The answer would be no. Get out of my store. But Mr. Mufareh said yes. Welcome to Onpassive, the dream maker, the financial provider, for all who have the faith in something that's bigger than all of us are.